Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you watching the episodic series of the Final Fantasy Challenges, we are back for another episode of Final Fantasy X. Trying to remember, where did we leave? Oh, that's right. During the big football game, the Bowl of the Superness, we decided, screw that, and we'll actually have the blitzball tournament and Final Fantasy X instead. That's exactly what we did. We played at the blitzball tournament, and we actually won it, which it's not easy to do that. That's hard to do because the game hasn't given you the ability to change your team yet, to manipulate your stats. They take Titus away from you during the halftime, and they force you to finish it up with Waka. And Waka's a pretty strong player, but Titus, gets goals. And, yeah, we did it. We did it. We won the championship. I forget why that's important. It probably gets us a weapon or something. I think, if I remember, this is what I want to say. I'm probably wrong on it, though. What I want to say is that Waka's ultimate weapon is given to you automatically if you win the tournament later in the game. But if you don't, there's still another way to get it. I don't know, that could be complete bullshit. I don't know. Welcome to Final Fantasy X, you nerds. Good stuff. It's good stuff. Alright, let's see. Ugh, what is going on? Alright. Total play time 12:06, 12:11, 12:05. We're going with this one. So we're on Mushroom Rock Aftermath. So this is after. That's right. Now I remember. So yeah, after the Blitzball tournament, we continue the story for quite a bit. And then we meet up with the Crusaders have met up with the Albed. And they're gonna try and kill Sin. So they got a bunch of Sin spawn, some monsters, which Sin always comes back for Sin spawn. He always comes back for him. So that's why people always say, you gotta make sure you kill off the Sin spawn, he'll come back for him. So they had trapped a bunch in a cage to lure out Sin. It broke out of the cage and we had to beat it up, but Sin came, and then they let loose all of these crazy weapons and cannons and firepower and stuff, and it didn't even phase Sin, and then Sin just dusted everybody. He turned everybody into bone shrapnel and wiggly bits. It just dusted them. So here we are afterwards. And it's sad. So, a bunch of people are dead now. But this is an important point of the story.
A swift retreat. Satisfied?
What do you mean?
Those who turned from Yevon died, while the faithful live on.
The past 10 years have changed you, I see.
You do not look so well. But now, more than ever, you must be the people's strength, their confidence. Anyone else would be expected to show their sorrow. But you are a summoner. You are Spira's hope. Until Sin is defeated, you must not relent. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Are you afraid? Yuna, take me as your pillar of strength, as Unaleska had her Lord Zayon. Lady Una, until next we meet, farewell.
Don't like that guy. Don't like that guy at all. So the importance of that scene, as I was saying, is because it allows for the player to learn. Because up to that point, the player could be like, I mean, they just haven't hit Sin hard enough, man. They hit him with a big enough gun, they'll kill him. A player could be in that mindset up to that point. So that was an important scene. To me, I like that it's in there because what it does is it conveys to, especially to me as a kid when I was playing this when it first came out, I was like, man, they just, I'll bet just haven't had a crack at him good enough. And they throw everything at him in that scene. They do a good job of it. They don't do it stupidly or half-assedly. You're like, no, that's a pretty good shot at trying to take some fucking Sin out with some weapons. And Sin just shits all over him. Just ruins him. So that's good. That establishes, all right, weapons, defs don't work. Hi, Kamari. Oh, man of poetic wording.
You can't ignore the teachings.
Thank you, Waka. Go ahead on Yuna.
Maesters are strict.
What the the fuck? That was a weird interaction.
Sin is Jecht.
Yeah.
Einhorn is
For a
Finkel.
while there, I thought I could feel him. But that doesn't mean I believe you.
Sin is Jecht. He came here for you.
So he killed all those people just for a chance to see me?
That's what Sin does. He wanted to show that to you. Do you know why?
How am I supposed to know?
So you would kill him. As long as he is Sin, Jecht will keep killing. He wants you to stop him.
You gotta be kidding. How do you know all of this anyway? I'm not done talking to you. Don't you run away!
You're the one running.
Orin is cool. Love Orin. Let's play blitzball. I am starving, and chili fries sounds amazing. Alright, is there anybody else we gotta talk to over here? Where's Lulu? Oh, everybody peaced out. Alright. That's cool. That's cool. Let's walk up here.
Are you all right? Thank you.
Oh man, I don't need to be healed. We'll be fine. We got the save sphere. What's up? Owaka the
I made a bundle with the
13.
operation prices. But the way it turned out, they deserved a better deal.
See how cheap this is now? This is because we donated exactly 10,001 zenny. Gil zenny. Which game am I playing? Jesus. Now we can stock to fuck up. Take that up to 20. Alright, we good there.
I guess the summoners are our only hope.
You'd be guessing right, boyo.
Hey, you two. Hurry up.
She's awfully cheerful.
In dark times, she must be. She must shine bright.
Huh?
Now are dark times. Yuna tries hard.
We should help her then.
If we worry, she tries harder. Do not frown.
Don't worry, be happy.
Kimari try too.
Smile, let me see.
Killing it.
Sad.
He's killing it. I don't remember him talking at all. How much did I not care about Kimari the first time I played this game, man? How little of a shit did I give that I completely forgot? If you would have asked me, does Kimari say anything the whole game? Before that scene, I would have been like, nah, man, he's silent the whole game. Fuego! Okay, that's cool. Like, how many turns do you want to give him before we're allowed to play? Alright. Hit it. The fuego. Now he's been poisoned. Need to find a way to get Prey to heal better. What's her special? Just focus, right? Yeah. Zone proof. Nice. Just 10% health. Yeah, Billy? I don't know, like, I've been, like, seeing some of the content, in a very general way, I am just not very happy with Blizzard right now. Just the stuff that they're putting out doesn't look super good anymore, and after what they did with the
Let me break the ice.
Warcraft 3 Reforged Hoopla and I think Warcraft 3 was kind of the last straw for me. I kept going back and saying, like, you know, no, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. They even screwed up Classic. like they just launched Blackwing Lair yesterday, or maybe Friday, and like they did the itemization all out of whack, and so like they didn't even want to try and do classic the right way. They screwed that up. Blizzard's gone, man. By releasing items in the wrong order, that is screwing up Classic. By giving people access to gear and item that dropped in 1.12 before 1.12 content is released, that means you will do pre-1.12 content at a stronger ratio. People are skipping weapons that they used to fight over in true vanilla WoW because different weapons are available now in Classic. Like Onslaught Girdle, I think is what it's called. Onslaught Girdle should have been available for a week tops. Like the patch would have been live a week before Blackwing Lair, but thousands of people have it because it's been available since Classic launched. So Blackwing Lair is going to be significantly easier because the mechanics are easy compared to mechanics today. Classic mechanics are not as hard as today's mechanics. I'm just going to come out and say it. A lot of people want to fight you on that. It's not true. The mechanics on the Classic game, on Classic WoW, were easy. The thing is people were coming together for the first time and doing those mechanics. That's what made it hard back then, was getting that organization there. Now the organization's kind of there. So it's not going to be the mechanics of Blackwing Lair that makes it hard. It was where your gear was when you went into Blackwing Lair and everybody's gear. Let me rephrase that. The thing that can make Blackwing Lair hard for us now in Classic would have been where our gear was when we went into Blackwing Lair. Because the mechanics aren't going to be hard for us because the mechanics are 20 years old and we know how to do those mechanics. Not saying I want them to change the mechanics. I want them to keep it the same. But what was going to be the challenge was everybody going in geared the way we would have been geared back in the day for Blackwing Lair, which was, like, if you were lucky, you were in full Tier 1 when you went into Blackwing Lair. People are in better gear than full Tier 1 by a landslide going into Classic. So the whole Classic experience, the people that are experiencing Classic, they're getting a different experience that is less challenging than the vanilla experience. I think it's good still. Doesn't ruin it for you. Does ruin it for me. I've lost my interest to play. It's pointless to me. The whole point of Classic was to relive Classic. To relive vanilla. And we're not. Yeah, but I know, but saying like it's never going to be the same, so let's just fuck up everything. Like, the player base is different, so just fuck it. Let's not try making it as close as possible. That's being like, oh, you know, I'm on a diet and I had a few too many calories on my diet, so let's just go ahead and eat an entire chocolate cake now. No, like, you still do your best. And there's a lot of things that they could put in a minuscule amount of effort, and it's really just decisions, not effort that needs to be made, just decisions and care that they're just deciding not to do because it's just easier. It doesn't take time to take down the servers and then put the servers back up and then have to roll out forms of patches or release items and stuff like that. Bottom line is, I don't know. It's a different experience, and that's not what I was advertised, that's not what I was wanting, that's not what I was sold. I wanted the I wanted it as close to my original experience as possible, and it's just... It's so far from it. And then Warcraft 3 was just completely... I rarely want to say it because I think it's dramatic to say it, but it's blatant false advertising. I think when people say it's false advertising, they're being... I think they're being ridiculous usually when people say that. They're being dramatic. Warcraft 3 was... Reforged was false advertising. They completely ruined it. I don't know, man. Like, we'll see what the next expansion looks like, but I don't know. We're getting ready to switch over to Final Fantasy 14 anyways. The reality is I've been kind of just lying to myself ever since Cataclysm. This has been like, and the story's gonna keep repeating itself. I'm gonna keep undoing what I'm saying right now and going back on it. But when Cataclysm came out, they drastically changed how my Paladin worked. They gave my Paladin combo points. I was like a freaking rogue now. And I was so mad. That was the first time I ever unsubbed from the launch of Vanilla WoW. The first time I canceled my subscription was for Cataclysm. I hated it so much. And I never played an ounce of Cataclysm. I never subbed for the entirety of Cataclysm, and then when Mist of Pandaria came out and had been out for a few months, I resubbed and came back to the game, and I don't know. Like, my heart was still broken from the Cataclysm changes, and it never went back. It never got fixed. And I've just been chasing disappointment that I rationalize as being okay after disappointment that I rationalize as being okay with Blizzard ever since Cataclysm. Before Cataclysm, Blizzard was still the greatest video game company that I could ever think of, and adored them wholeheartedly. Cataclysm was the first time that they decidedly made a decision I couldn't get behind. And then it was Diablo 3, and then they tried to fix it with Reaper of Souls, and Reapers of Souls is the excuse that I'm making for myself, saying, well, they tried to fix it, they tried to make it better. No, Diablo 3 was for a Diablo game, a complete and utter abortion. It was a piece of shit. It shouldn't have been what it was. Was it okay as a game as a whole? Sure, yeah, like, there was a lot of other companies out there having you spend the same amount of money for a much worse game, and we would take it happily, but it was Diablo. There's a certain status quo. And then StarCraft 2 getting split up, its story split up over 3 big chunks. They're trying to push it into the professional scene, which I totally understand that. StarCraft is a huge professional esports game, and they should market to that. But the fact that they didn't want to lose their casual cash cows, and so what they did is they took the story and they stretched it out over 3 expansions, as they called it, but it was really like 3 full-featured games, but it wasn't. It's all still called StarCraft 2, and then they half-ass out Heroes of the Storm, and then Overwatch was super fucking good and solid, and I was super excited about that, and I was like, awesome, like, Blizzard's back, baby! And then they're like, we're focused on esports, and we're monetizing the shit out of it with loot boxes, and then Hearthstone was another thing that I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, but it's free to play, but that's just lying to myself that it's actually truly free to play, and now we look at it, and if you want to jump into Hearthstone and play it competitively, you have to spend a minimum of $250 to be able to buy enough packs to be competitive. And that's just, and that is for somebody who's either coming into it for the very first time since the release of Hearthstone, or somebody who stopped playing for 6 months and wants to come back. You still have to spend the $250. But it's I don't know. Battle for Azeroth was poor item. See, then Legion came out, and then I was like, oh, Legion's actually a really good expansion. Blizzard's back, baby. And then, like, Battle for Azeroth came out and fucked it up again. It's just like Warcraft 3 Reforged. I think I'm done making excuses for Blizzard. They're not Blizzard anymore. It's Activision with their hand up Blizzard's ass. And I feel bad when I play their games now. I feel like I'm lying to myself. And I'm tired about I'm tired of lying to myself about it. I'm done. They don't want to be honest with me anymore, so I need to be. It's really rough for me to like come to terms with. WoW Classic still changed too much, man. Like, and there's a lot of bugs in there right now that they're like, and not that the bugs are affecting me, but the bugs are in there and they're not fixing it. And that bums me out. That just means they don't care. So, I don't know. No, I got to level 50 or 51 and then I quit. That's what we were saying, is that we're gonna be switching over to Final Fantasy 14 as kind of our MMO of choice anyways. Yeah, I don't know. Warcraft 3 Reforged was kind of the nail in the coffin for me. It was too much.
Hey! How much longer till Xanarkand?
Still a ways.
First down the Moonflow to the Guado city of Guadosalam. Then we cross the Thunder Plains to the Temple of Makalania.
Oh, boy.
And before that, we get to pray at the temple in Jose.
We can't just skip all that, can we? Huh?
Mm-mm. I have to pray to the faith in every temple in order to earn the final Aeon.
That's a summoner's training. She's got to prepare mind and body, all just to get ready for the final summoning.
Must be tough, Yuna.
I'll be fine with you here.
Except... No, come on. No.
Hey, new guy.
Me?
Who else?
What can I do for you, boss?
Don't tell Yuna you know about Sin and Jekt.
Huh?
You know her. She would distance herself from you. We do not want that.
I see. I think. Yeah, but even if I did say something, no one believed me, you know?
Yuna would.
Ah, you have a point. Come to think of it, did I really have to know about Jekt? What about my feelings?
Better than you finding out at a critical moment, becoming emotional.
What? Me? Emotional?
I heard you were quite the crybaby.
Yeah, maybe when I was a kid. Maybe even a little now. Just a little. Hey, I still don't buy your story, you hear?
Alright. I really need to actually go back. I didn't intend for the story to, like, force me. Can I go back now? Dude, I need to go back. Shit! Not what I wanted you to hit with fire, but that'll work. There's two things I need on this road. Wonder if I can just get through the story.
Whoa!
Yuna, it is good to see you and your companions are well.
Yourselves as well, Captain. We were worried. Praise be to Yevon.
We escaped with our lives, but our troops were decimated.
Of all our chocobos, only this one made it.
We make pretty poor chocobo-mounted forces without chocobos.
We turned our backs on the teachings and cast away our faith. This is our just reward.
Can I go back now? Guys, there's a primer that I missed. I need to go get it. Guys, I gotta go back for the book. Guys, you don't understand. Mari's gotta... Nobody's listening.
Is that the Jose Temple? Awesome!
The Lightning Mushroom Rock. It only opens when a summoner is addressing the faith.
That means another summoner's already in there.
Another summoner?
What if it's Donna?
We have to hurry.
Right. In we go.
Okay. What if we don't... In we go. I'm not gonna save yet. Now that I got my party, can I go back? Please. Please just let me go back. Son of a bitch, dude. Is that it? Am I just fucked? I ain't missing that primer. I ain't doing it. No. I didn't save. Got me an autosave. Let's check it. Yeah. I wish there was a way that I could just, like, load. Instead of having to, like, kill the whole game off. Kinda lame. There's an overdrive for Kamari, and there's a primer and some items that got missed. But I didn't know at any given point I could just be stuck. Alright, so I need to talk to this dude. Let me talk to this dude. Back here, you nerd. Cool, cool. We're all just gonna gang up on Yuna and beat the shit out of her. Alright, good. Come on, big idiot. Why? Why's he gotta run faster than me, huh? Motherfuck you! He's got to stop sometime if I'm going to talk to him. Bingo! Kamari learned Stone Breath, dog.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow, she says. Ronso Rage. Stone Breath. Oh, they're both immune to it. That makes sense. That's alright, it was kind of cool though.
Let me break the ice.
Who do you think you are? Mr. Freeze? Boom. Alright, let's talk to this dude. Got an ether. There's supposed to be a weapon for... Titus. Boop doop 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 boop boop. Boop 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 boop. You know what? I want to know. I want somebody At some point. That right there, that book is what we were after. I want somebody at some point to go through all of our Final Fantasy Challenge videos, all of our Final Fantasy Friday stuff. And then, obviously, the Square Enix Sunday stuff. And count how many times we've heard. Just the grand total. The grand total of the victory music. Nice. Alright, we got his Ronso Rage. We got the primer. Belly's job is cutting episodes. We don't need to be giving him any other jobs. What's up, Sparks? Bring out the Lulu. Torch this little puddle of ice cream. Ooh, ice cream sounds good right now. Mega Potion. Where the fuck is this sword supposed to be? It's all good, dude. All good.
It's over.
Hold on. Something's going on Twitter. Let me check it out. Okay. So, I hate Twitter. Because Twitter just, like, buzzed my phone and was like, so-and-so just tweeted this. Looked it up. That tweet was sent 19 hours ago.
Hey! First down the Moonflow to the Guado. Then we cross the Thunder.
And before that,
19.
we get to pray at the temple in Jose.
We can't fast forward the dialogue.
Can we? Huh?
Mm-mm. I have to pray to the faith in every temple in order to earn the final Aeon.
That's a summoner's training. She's got to prepare mind and body, all just to get ready for the final summoning.
Must be tough, Yuna.
I'll be fine with you here.
That is creepy. Creepy. Hi, Doc.
Hey, new guy.
Me?
Who?
What can I...
Don't tell.
Don't tell her about it.
You know, she would.
Don't cry either, little bitch.
See? Yeah, but even if I...
You.
Come to think of it, did I really have to know about Jekt? What about my feelings?
Better than you finding out at a critical moment, becoming emotional.
What?
I heard you were.
Yeah. Hey, I still don't buy...
Ba, 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 ba.
Whoa!
Yuna, it is...
Yourselves as well, Captain.
We escaped.
Remind me
without-
what King's Tale
Of
is?
all our we make pretty poor.
We turned our backs. This.
There's like there's like 3 or 4 cross-media items to Final Fantasy 15. And I forget which ones are which.
Is that the Jose Temple?
Anime side game. All right, I'm gonna have to Google it. Because there's Final Fantasy 15. There's the Royale Edition. There's the DLC, and then there was I don't think we're touching King's Tale. We're not doing any spin-offs. Yeah, it's a 2D side scroller. No, we're not doing any spin-offs. So we're not doing Final Fantasy 10-2. We're not doing 4-2, the After Years. We're not doing Dirge of Cerberus. We're not doing Crisis Core. Like, there's so many. Right, and then there's Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition. Then there's like what, Kingsglaive or something like that. Now, Kingsglaive we will do because movies are super easy, right? Like, tacking a movie onto a Final Fantasy game is not a big deal. So, when we did Final Fantasy VII and beat it, we did watch Advent Children as a community afterwards. So we did do that. So what we'll do before we start Final Fantasy 15, we will watch Kingsglaive as a community. Because that actually is a direct prequel. Yeah, we're doing the DLC for 15. And we're gonna do the the fishing DLC.
Awesome.
We're gonna be doing the Royale version, the Royal version of Final Fantasy 15, which is the PC re-release. If I can get it to run right, I heard that thing used that. Well, at least back in the day, it used to hog down CPU like a monster. I hope that's not the case.
Another summoner?
What if it's Donna?
We have to hurry.
Right.
Hopefully it's been made a little more efficient over time. Alright. Finally, we redid that road. We got what we need now. Let's pop off back here. 4 ability spheres. It's much needed.
The monks said we could stay here for a while.
Okay, let's pop in here. Why's everybody treat me like that? Quit kicking me out, what? Alright, let's do some spear gridding. Dark Buster. We need to find zombie attack. It's gonna take some undoing. No, I noticed it. I noticed it, Belly. He lost it again. You keep giving him new ones and he keeps losing them. Alright, Lulu. Do I pop over there real quick? And then get back on the road? For that? You need Osmos. Buster. There's Break and Buster. So Break, I get. I use it all the time, but... So it's an applicator. Alright, so Sleep Buster puts him to sleep. Alright, we're going for Drain, and then we're going for Osmos. Because here's the thing. So, like, you should be focused on getting your Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 of your Elemental Black spells on her as quickly as possible. And I think, yeah, Flizaga, Belly gifting Noah a sub. Guys, let's get some Vikings in chat. Thank you, Belly, for the gifted sub. Noah, keep that shit polished. So that's over there. With Death right there. Okay, so where's Flare? There's Ultima. Where's Flare, though? Nightbot. Thank you, Belly. There's Demi. And there's Thor Odinson-bot. Leaving Thor Odinson-bot as the stream boss. I like it. Who dare striketh him? Thank you, Belly. 3 gifts. 3 sniped gift subs. Not just like 3 random gift subs into the nether. There's Flair. Quick Pockets takes 3 level 4 keys to get into. Next to auto life. All right. Now he's got Flea. Valentine's Day's coming up. I don't know where that missing sword was. Sphere pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. It's all about efficiently getting to the skills that you want to. So what I'm doing is a lot of planning for Lulu. She's probably the most important that you want to plan things out because you need to make sure she has certain spells by certain points in the game. So I'm having her pop up here real quick to grab Drain, and then she's going to double back through this maze to get Osmos. Where's Osmos at? That's it? That's Bio. Osmos. So that way she can always have mana. Alright, I guess we're... Whoa, what's up with this dude?
Loser, he's...
Where is he?
I found him, but he was torn in half.
That idiot!
What do I do now? I can't do this. I'm going back to Besaid.
You want to play blitzball?
Loser, he's...
He doesn't want to play blitzball, guys.
So you're a champion of Yevon now, Braska?
I beg your pardon, but may I ask your name?
I am Summoner Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
As I thought. The daughter of Lord Braska. You have the look of your father.
My father? You knew him?
No, I have never met the man. Ah, my apologies. I am Isaru. I am a summoner, like you.
I'm Bussy. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Maroda. I'm guarding my big brother here.
Since I was a child, I've always looked up to Lord Braska. I wished I would someday become a high summoner like he was. You must have some of your father's talent in you. I believe you might someday defeat Sin.
I'm not really. I've only just become a summoner.
Of course, I've no intention of losing either. So perhaps we should race to see who can defeat Sin first, no?
Oh, very well then. I accept your challenge.
Isaru!
Yuna, I beg your leave. Good luck to both of us.
Yes.
Alright, how are we all not getting zapped in here? How we all just... Treasure chest out there. Give me that. We're out of funeral shrouds. That's a shame. This guide missed that ether right there. Missed that Mega Phoenix though.
Hey, you.
Me?
You are Yuna's guardian, no? Moroda's heard a curious rumor. I thought you should know.
I heard it from those crusaders. Seems that summoners have been going out on pilgrimage and just disappearing.
It could just be the fiends got them, but not so many so quickly.
Sorry I don't know more, but watch your back. Ain't much future for a guardian without a summoner, eh?
What? What y'all talking about?
We're talking about doing your job as a guardian.
Hey, I'm doing good. Right, big brother?
Please be careful.
Will do.
He gets nervous. It's a little tooty.
Ase!
Oh, what?
We're leaving!
Be right there. See ya!
The cloister of trials lies within. Are you prepared?
Yo! Alright, you guys ready for some Orbalicious puzzles?
All right, Guardians, at attention.
We are ready.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. I'm gonna take a look at the time. What time is it? It's 11:46. Let me check on something with the wife real quick. We're gonna do a quick BRB. Don't go nowhere!